The wooden porch boards felt cool under Jack's small feet tonight. Grandpa sat in his chair, his silver hair glowing like a cloud. A warm breeze made the nearby oak trees dance and sway gently. Grandpa's fingers moved across the weathered wooden guitar strings. Strum, strum. The sound was deep and rich, like a secret being told. A cool whoosh of air carried the scent of pine needles onto the porch. Jack leaned forward, resting his chin in his small hands. He watched the shadows stretch across the grass. The evening was quiet, except for the music. It felt like the porch was its own little island in the dark. "Grandpa, what is that beautiful melody?" Jack asked his grandfather softly. He leaned his head against the wooden porch railing to listen better. Grandpa stopped playing for a moment and smiled at the boy. He hummed the first few notes with his eyes closed tight. "This is a song from our family's long heritage," Grandpa said. "Ask your child, who do you think taught Grandpa the song?" His voice sounded like warm honey and old dusty books. He looked out at the fireflies blinking in the tall grass. "It is a song that tells us who we are," he whispered. Jack felt a little tingle of excitement in his chest. He wanted to know everything about this special music. Grandpa rested his hand on the guitar's smooth brown wood. "My father taught me this song many years ago," he explained. "And his own father taught it to him before that," he added. "Each generation of our family has kept the song very safe. It is a piece of our heritage that we share together." Grandpa began to play the guitar once again with a steady rhythm. The music felt like a bridge reaching back into the past. Jack imagined all the grandpas before this one singing the same tune. Notes like stars traveling home. The sound wrapped around them like a fuzzy, warm blanket. "Can I try to sing it too?" Jack asked his grandfather earnestly. He took a deep breath and opened his mouth quite wide. He tried to follow the melody, but he missed a note. Grandpa did not mind at all and just nodded his head. "Step by step, note by note," Grandpa said with a smile. They practiced the first line of the song 3 times. Strum, strum. The song went up, the song went down. Jack's voice was small, but he tried his very best. He watched Grandpa's fingers to see where they went next. The music was starting to feel much more familiar now. As Jack sang, something very magical began to happen on the porch. The notes of the melody seemed to glow in the air. Step by step, note by note, the music became brighter. The song went up, the song went down. Tiny golden sparks floated up from the guitar strings. They looked like little pieces of sunshine dancing in the dark night. The sparks drifted higher and higher toward the wooden roof. Jack reached out his hand to touch one glowing spark. It felt warm and tingly, like a happy memory in his fingers. The whole porch was filled with golden light. The screen door creaked open behind them very slowly. Jack's mother and father stepped out into the night air. They heard the music and began to sing along too. Soon, a beautiful harmony filled the space between the trees. Their voices blended together like colors in a sunset. Step by step, note by note, the family sang as one. Sway back and forth with your child during the singing parts. Jack felt his heart grow big and warm with love. Everyone knew the words to the old family song. It was a moment of pure joy.
The harmony grew louder and stronger as they all sang together. The golden sparks danced faster and faster around their heads. Jack felt like he was part of something very big and old. The music seemed to connect the porch to the stars above. Notes like stars traveling home. They sang about the mountains and the rivers of their home. Every voice was different, but they all fit together perfectly. The air felt full of people who were not there anymore. It was the most beautiful sound Jack had ever heard. He closed his eyes and let the music carry him away.
The song began to slow down as the moon rose high. The golden sparks faded back into the dark night air. Whoosh! A gentle breeze blew the last few notes away. Jack looked at Grandpa and saw a happy tear in his eye. "You have learned the song of our heritage," Grandpa whispered. Jack realized that he was now a keeper of the music. Each generation must learn to sing the song to keep it alive. The song went up. The song went down. He felt very proud to be part of his family. The fireflies kept blinking in the dark grass near the porch. Grandpa put his guitar back into its soft velvet case. The family sat together in the quiet of the evening. They watched the real stars twinkling way up in the sky. Jack hummed the last little bit of the harmony to himself. He leaned his head against Grandpa's arm and felt very sleepy. Notes like stars traveling home. The night was full of soft sounds and sweet, lingering music. Jack closed his eyes and drifted off to sleep. He dreamed of golden sparks and songs that never truly end.